All right, good morning, everybody. I'm just going to check my sound real quick to make sure you guys can hear me. We're going to talk about the storm threat on Friday night, and my sound looks to be good. And then I'm going to pull up my Facebook Live. And if you have any questions throughout the day or throughout this Facebook Live about the storm threat, feel free to comment them, and I will go ahead and answer as many questions as we can. So we are under a risk of seeing severe weather. I'm mainly going to focus on western Kentucky, Paducah to Memphis, for seeing those stronger storms as they're highlighted in the red area on the Storm Prediction Center map. Here closer, we are under a lower risk. The conditions aren't as favorable for Kentuckiana, so don't worry too much. But if you have any family members off in western Kentucky and Tennessee, I would like you to pay attention to this forecast and really relay over this message to them. So let's go ahead and walk you through this forecast. Going to take the map at a wide view right now. So level 4 out of 5 risk from Memphis all the way down to Paducah. So that is off to our west. Notice our area here locally, we are under a level 2 out of 5. So it's much lower. The conditions aren't as favorable. So we could see 1 or 2 stronger storms produce some damaging winds. But off west of Bowling Green to Paducah, these are the areas that could potentially see a tornado, could become long tracked at points, especially off farther to the west over in Memphis, western Tennessee. So that's really the target area of seeing those stronger storms. So for us here locally, it's not as bad. That line is expected to weaken, but the threat is not zero, which is why I want to walk you through our weather threats. We're mainly going to be focused with strong winds here locally. The risk for hail and flooding is at the lower end. We are going to see rain, but not enough to be concerned with flooding here locally. Beautiful sunshine today. Let's walk you through that futurecast model, show you the timing of the storms and which areas could see the stronger storms. Sunshine today, temperatures will be in the low 60s, and then tomorrow morning we are tracking a batch of rain. This is just scattered showers, could become heavy at points, so downpours possible tomorrow morning, spotty throughout the afternoon. Now once we head towards tomorrow, right around 7-8 p.m., notice that we are going to be starting to see some of these storms off to the west. Those are the storms that have that potential of becoming robust at any point, especially as we head right around 9 p.m. Again, some of those isolated storms could be producing a tornado off around Paducah, western Kentucky. Our area here locally, it looks to be weaker. The conditions aren't as favorable. All the rain that we have seen would stabilize our environment, meaning we have the rotation, but not all the ingredients are together to bake the pie. So basically, we could see a few stronger storms. The threat is much lower for our area, but if we happen to see something, it would likely be south of E-Town into the Tennessee state border overnight, right around midnight to 1 a.m. That line will leave by 3 a.m. on Saturday morning, and then we'll start to see some clearer conditions. Still going to see wind gusts up to 45 miles per hour, even after that line clears out. So Saturday will be very breezy, but by the time we wake up, all of the rain will be done until the afternoon. Forecast model wanting to show a few isolated sprinkles and then some clouds building Saturday evening. So that's it with the storm threat. I have my Facebook Live pulled up if you happen to have any questions. Paul said he wants to go fishing. Am I in trouble? I wouldn't recommend tomorrow because we are going to be seeing continuous rainfall throughout the day and some storms later into the evening. So if you go fishing tomorrow before 7 a.m., that would assume that might be the only window for you is from 3 to 6. All right, so how much rain can we see? I mentioned that we are under a low risk for flooding because we're only expecting maybe an inch, maybe over an inch in some spots that happen to get those heavy downpours. So locally you could see some more rain than others, but overall the risk for flooding is definitely at that lower end. So I do want to reiterate, over western Kentucky from Memphis to Paducah, areas of Tennessee, could see some stronger thunderstorms. That line will weaken right as it enters Kentuckiana, so we are under a lower risk. But still, Paducah, if you have any family members in western Kentucky, you need to let them know that they could see some stronger storms Friday night. So thankfully that storm and that line of storms will weaken. We are not in the clear, but it is a lower risk for us. There is a possibility of seeing a stronger storm, but for the most part, we'll see some classic thunderstorms, some downpours, probably some frequent lightning in some of those storms as we head Friday night through Saturday morning. We will be clearing out Saturday afternoon on April 1st. March just flew on by. Sunday will be sunny in the low 60s, and next week it looks so warm. We'll be in the mid to upper 70s, and we could even see some isolated storms throughout the afternoon. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. High of 78 on Tuesday. I'm looking forward to the warmer weather, but unfortunately storms do come with it. So the severe weather threat Friday night through Saturday morning, lower for us. Western Kentucky could see some stronger storms, and then Saturday clearing out. I'm not seeing any questions pop up on our Facebook page, so feel free to message me if you have any further questions. We'll have meteorologists here around the clock keeping you updated, and follow my Facebook page, Meteorologist Colleen Peterson, that you see on the screen there if you have any further questions.